Imagine if in Burkina we refuse to fight and we accept to submit to live in slavery. Tomorrow our children will grow up. They will ask questions. Were our parents cowards to leave us in slavery? Whether we are alive or dead, we will feel it. The coward is afraid. And the imperialists have understood. They try to instill fear in the leaders so that you become cowards. Because when you are a coward, all other vices can arise. They do everything to make us afraid. They come into our palaces. They threaten us directly or with veiled threats. Of course, we respond as we should. They always take examples. They will tell us, Thomas Sankara tried to do it like this, but where is he? He is dead. The Haitian president, he tried to do it like this. Where is he? He is dead. Gaddafi tried like this. Where is he? He is dead. These are the veiled statements made to us to instill fear. And then we also often see some young people trying to follow in the footsteps in a different way. You can hear them say, such a person ruled like this, he has the sepulchre. Such a person ruled like this, he is in prison. All this to try to...
Captain Traore's response to the US and France is just priceless. It's absolutely phenomenal. In short, he basically says that France was the same country, that couldn't even defend themselves during the Second World War and had to go to Burkina Faso and all their colonies to ship people out by force, ship Africans out to help defend France in the Second World War, is today trying to give Burkina Faso a lesson. He's basically saying it's the pot calling the kettle black. France have no right or no standing to give African nations lessons. In fact, the West have no moral standing to give anyone else lessons. You've got Mr. Langley from the USA, who has said, or basically accused Ibrahim Traore of being a cruel, merciless dictator, basically, right? He represents a country that cannot even control its own opioid epidemic, who cannot even control their own homelessness epidemic. They are in so much national debt, but yet they have time to stick their noses into other people's business, into foreign affairs, when they should be turning their noses into their own countries to solve their problems, because the list of problems in the USA and in France are piling up. Why not focus on your own country and your own people? The crime rates in the USA alone, how many people are incarcerated before the age of 21? These things are factors that America and the West need to deal with first before sticking their nose into African business. Even if Ibrahim Traore is defending himself with his own natural resources, even if, so what? So what? What business is it of the West? Donald Trump claimed that Africa was full of shithole countries, but it's the same shithole countries that you can't live without. So yeah, just go ahead and leave our shithole countries alone. The problem with the West is the West wants Africa. They want everything about Africa. The land, the resources, the weather, but they just don't want the people. And there's this innate fear embedded in a lot of Western societies and governments that Africa is going to rise above the West and completely take over as a world superpower. It's the same fear that drives the decision-making processes of the people in power till this very day, which is why they cannot have anybody like Ibrahim Traore leading the African revolution. It's literally a matter of life and death for them. Life and death, life and financial death. This is why we are seeing things play out on the world stage in the way that they are happening right now. It's really, really interesting to watch, but I just wish the best for Africa and its people. We've been through enough. We've been through enough at the hand.
Welcome to my YouTube channel once more. Timothy's Reaction is my name. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, share, like, and comment. Hope you are continuing watching this video. It's all about Ibrahim Traore responding to United States and United States and France about what happened the other video I did here is all about US and France wanted to arrest our son Ibrahim Traore. But in this video, Ibrahim Traore has sending a warning message to US and also France. And we have also seen that the Black American and also the Black American and also the old African Caribbean has come out and defend our son Ibrahim Traore from being arrested by these Western countries. Let's watch, see, and I'll come back with more comment.
To thrive. Because in this situation there are only two cases. Either we accept to fight or we remain slaves forever. I told you once, there are those who are slaves in their minds. They can only serve their master. And those people try every time to manipulate you. You must advise each other. Because every situation can be exploited by these enemies of the nation to try to discourage you, to demotivate you. So, you must advise each other and not pay attention to certain remarks, even on some media. Not everyone is obliged to be patriotic. You are the first patriots. You have decided to defend the homeland. There is nothing better than that. Those who want to support you, let them support you. Those who want to discourage you through writings, you must close your ears and move forward. As for those, we will fight them here. So, we must remember something. Recently, there is a so-called NGO. It's not even an NGO. Because NGO stands for non-governmental organization. They are not non-governmental because they are funded by a federal budget, by a state. This so-called NGO produces reports claiming that the FDS and the VDP commit abuses. It went in here, it came out there. It's to tarnish your morale. It's to scare you, to prevent you from being able to fight. No. Moreover, we are going to file a complaint against this NGO because people need to understand something. What is happening to us here? It's true that they have manipulated part of our populations in the Sahel here, but they didn't have that kind of weaponry. What brought such significant weaponry into their ranks? It's Libya. Who destroyed Libya? It's this NGO, the same NGO that made false reports and gave them to those who wanted to create a rebellion so that people would intervene and overthrow Gaddafi. And the powder keg ended up being poured into the Sahel. These millions of lives that have been taken in the Sahel. We must file a complaint against this NGO because it is responsible for these false reports it made to support this thesis of attacking Libya. They have no moral lessons to give us. Look at the world. Let them go defend human rights all over the world first before coming here. We are fortunate to have similar situations in this world. You voluntarily committed yourselves. There are countries where people are forcibly taken, killed. You leave or you die. Others, even while trying to flee, end up dying. They don't talk about human rights because these people see us as subhumans. They see us as slaves. That's how it is in their minds. They have never changed their mindset. But it's up to us to show them that we are not slaves and we will never accept this state of affairs. So don't be fooled by the stories. They tell to anyone who will listen. You must stay focused on your fight. Stay focused. We know what we are doing. And even now, the VTP commander told me that there is a human rights training session underway for group leaders and their deputies. If we make efforts, we know it's for ourselves. We no longer do things to please someone else. We do it for our homeland. And you are committed to that. Defend your homeland. Do not listen to those individuals. They should not affect your morale. In the history of the world, there have been wars. And during the Second World War, people organized themselves to defend all over the place. But there is a country that could not defend itself, which had to come and take our ancestors to go defend them. And today that same country wants to give us lessons. The pot calling the kettle black. No. You are the descendants of those same ancestors who went to defend others, who liberated the world from Nazism. Today you are fighting for your lands. These same individuals dare to create terms to tarnish you. We oppose this. We will never agree. Continue to defend your lands. It is your wealth that interests these people. It's our gold, it's our minerals that interest them. Otherwise, why come and drive out entire villages to seize our lands? So we will fight and we will reclaim our lands, our wealth. It belongs to us. It's for us. It will benefit us and our children. I therefore encourage you to remember that this war is to free us from slavery. It's for our independence. And you must keep your spirits high, stay strong, never give into manipulators, to those individuals who no longer understand the notion of homeland, or to those people who come from outside to try to subdue us through their terms they invented and their organizations they created to enslave us. Fight, move forward, do everything you can. Draw, as I said, from your cultural resources, from what you have been shaped by since the village. Draw from it and wage this war. Stay focused and stay strong.
Here's why Ibrahim Traore is posing such a big problem for the West and why they want rid of him. This guy's doing what a leader should do. He's protecting African people and he's protecting African resources. Take a look at what Ibrahim Traore has done since he was elected in 2023. He increased the GDP of Burkina Faso from 18.8 billion to 22.1 billion. He reduced the salaries of ministers by 30% and increased the salary of civil servants by 50%. He made Burkina Faso a debt-free country. Now think about what our government is doing to farmers in the UK, and then look at what Ibrahim Traore has done for farmers in his country. He bought them 400 tractors, 239 tillers, 710 motorbikes, 714 pumps, which meant the production of millet, rice, tomatoes and cotton rose by millions of tons. But the main reason why they want rid of Ibrahim Traore is because he's banned the colonial exploitation from France and the West, who for years have kept Africa poor and weak by exploiting the minerals. All the gold, oil, platinum, diamonds, all these precious minerals have been extracted from Africa. The African people have been paid pennies, and that's what's keeping them poor. Now he's a problem, he's a terrorist, and the West have to go in and help Burkina Faso, just like we went in and helped Palestine, we went in and helped Syria, just like we went in and helped Libya. They destroy the infrastructure and destroy the lives of the people so they can get what they want, line their own pockets and have complete control of how the world works. And if Ibrahim Traore, God willing, stays alive and succeeds, this is a big problem for the New World Order moving forward. It means no one world government. It means no one world currency, because if you can't control Africa, you can't control the world. So this is why we need to pray for this man. This is why we need to keep him alive. And this is why we don't believe anything we see on the mainstream media about him being a problem, a terrorist, an extremist, someone with empathy, someone with courage, someone who's willing to die for his people for what he believes.
So the lovers and supporters of Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso in Africa, have decided that enough is enough. Following the recent attempt on a coup and assassination, they have decided that on the 30th of April 2025, all the African nations that are in support of Ibrahim Traore are going to protest on their streets, demanding France to stop interfering with Burkina Faso, and also the United States of America to stop threatening Ibrahim Traore in the name of arrests. They have said that they were very young when they took down Thomas Sankara, Patrice Lumumba, Muammar Gaddafi, but now they are dealing with civilized people, Africans who are learned and they know the truth, that they don't want anything good to happen in Africa. And they have said on the 30th of April 2025, there's going to be a continental march to try and push France away from Burkina Faso and also the United States of America. So if you are a lover of Ibrahim Traore, remember that on the 30th of April 2025, we are going to walk in our streets and protest against the arrest of Ibrahim Traore.
France would not leave Burkina Faso alone in peace. It is painful. It is understandable that Burkina Faso had stopped all those multi-billions France had been exploiting them from in the last God knows how long. I understand it is painful. Ibrahim Traore had put a stop to that, and France is going broke. France is angry. France is pissed off. We understand that, but leave the poor, innocent country alone. Let the Burkina Faso citizens, the Burkinabe people, let them deal with their own problem, okay? Leave the country alone. France had also refused to return multi-million dollars worth of gold that belonged to Burkina Faso. They refused to return those gold. So, on what account do we put those? On what account are we going to put that on? Return the gold that belonged to Burkina Faso. They need the gold. They need them. Please, France, return the gold back to Burkina Faso. On the 16th of April 2025, an assassination and coup attempt was made on Ibrahim Traore's government, sponsored by France through Côte d'Ivoire. We all knew about that story. But thank God that mission failed. It failed badly. Thank God. But now France have decided to use a new tactics to blackmail Ibrahim Traore's government. Between the 21st and the 22nd of April 2025, a sponsored rally by the French government took place in Paris, France. The theme of this rally was "Step Down Now." Apparently, some Burkina Faso citizens in France protested and demanded the removal of Ibrahim Traore. Are those truly or really Burkina Faso citizens? That is the question. I mean, why is this protest taking place in France? It should be in Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore is not ruling in France, is he? So why is there a protest? Why is there a rally being held in France instead of Burkina Faso? It is only the Burkinabe people in Burkina Faso, by the way, that has the right to protest. But hey, if they weren't happy, they would be protesting now, wouldn't they? But the Burkina Faso people are happy, and they are united behind their government and their president, and they are united in support of Ibrahim Traore. So why is France holding some stage-sponsored protest against Burkina Faso's government in France? I've seen some videos of the stage protest circulating on social media showing hundreds of claimed Burkinabe citizens protesting in France against the Burkina Faso military leader, Ibrahim Traore. The protest, as far as I'm concerned, was clearly fabricated, sponsored and planned by those people that hate Burkina Faso and those people that wish Africa no good. That is the bottom line. In the protest, in the video I saw a few protesters holding up like placard and chanting the slogan accusing Ibrahim Traore's authoritarian leadership, demanding and that he step down from power immediately. In my own opinion, to be honest, those people that were protesting in France, in Paris, 2 days ago, are all paid actors. Take it or leave it. That is my own opinion, and I believe that is the fact. I don't believe there was even a single Burkina Faso citizen in that gathering, in that protest that day. And just in case, if there was by any chance a Burkina Faso citizen identified in that stage protest, he or she should be arrested the moment they step their foot back into Burkina Faso, back into Africa. They should be arrested. But for me, I strongly believe there was any certified Burkinabe citizen in that stage protest by France in Paris. They are staging a protest against a government that is ruling in Africa. Why is the protest not taking place in Burkina Faso? Because the Burkinabe people are happy. They are united behind their leader. And that is why it had been so difficult for the foreign influence to take out Ibrahim Traore, because there is a strong bond between the government and its citizens. France, leave Burkina Faso alone in peace. Let the Burkinabe people decide their own problem. Let them solve their own problem. They are happy with their government. Leave them alone. And by the way, the multi-million worth of gold you've taken from Burkina Faso, return it back to Burkina Faso. Shame on you.
Oh, they are mad now. Now we've heard that they want Burkina Faso's leader, Ibrahim Traore, out. And AFRICOM General Langley is accusing Traore's government of diverting Burkina Faso's gold reserves for personal security rather than the welfare of the people. Let's be honest, is it really the people they're worried about, or the sudden loss of access to West Africa's vault? Because for those of us paying attention to West Africa's glow up knows that Captain Traore's first move after claiming leadership was reclaiming Burkina Faso's sovereignty over its natural resources by revisiting old mining contracts and letting foreign investors know, whether in Australia, Europe, or North America, that if you didn't like the new terms, the door was right over there. See, he isn't acting alone. You got the Sahel Alliance going on. Obviously, the leader of Burkina Faso, Abdurrahman Chiani of Niger, and then you got Assimi Goïta of Mali, all making the same power moves, you know, kicking out foreign bases, reclaiming their natural resources, building self-reliance. So why are foreign agencies laser focused on Ibrahim Traore? It's because he is a young African leader influencing Africa's youth, which is the largest demographic on this planet, and that's a huge problem. He's not talking under the table. He's making it clear that Africa's poverty is manufactured, and it's resonating a lot with everybody, especially the youth who are fed up with how things are. And instead of him being a quiet leader in the corner, he's being seen as a symbol and a catalyst for revolutionary change. And that's the reason why they need to silence him.
This is not my usual womb health video, but I feel that I need to lend my voice to the struggle. Captain Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso. Yes, I said it, president. Okay, I don't care what anybody has to say, that he doesn't deserve the presidential title because he took it illegally by coup. Who cares? Do you know the corrupt, evil, wicked leaders that was in parliament when he took over? That was stealing from the people? If you see some of the poverty in Burkina Faso, you have to say, do these people have a heart? To be able to see such poverty, yes, yet be piling money, these politicians, into their bank accounts and going abroad to be educating their children abroad, going abroad for medical care and private jets and all of these, and you are seeing the poverty of the people. Doesn't this I can't even speak. You know what? The English is not Englishing. Hey, Lord, the English is not Englishing. My Ghanaianness is coming out of me because I'm that enraged. This guy has come in less than 3 years, 3 good years. He has cancelled, he's paid off the nation's debt. He has set up businesses, infrastructure, tomato manufacturers. He has produced his own gold. The farmers, he's given them seeds. He's nationalized farming. He's manufactured electric cars. You know, if I was to say all the things that he's done, we'll be here till Jesus comes. The amount of things this man has done. And he's only 36 years old, by the way. And you, Trump, you orange-faced Trump, you want to come and arrest him. Arrest him for what? You're saying that, oh, he's a dictator. Excuse me? If you want dictator, I can deliver dictators to you. There's plenty of African leaders that are dictators. Why don't you arrest them? Why don't you arrest the president of Congo? Why don't you arrest him? Why don't you arrest some of these African leaders that are corrupt, that are plundering the country, that's allowing you to plunder the country, that's selling the resources for cheap? Why don't you arrest them? Why are you not fast to go and arrest these people? But this man who has revolutionized his country, who does that? On Mother's Day, he went to visit the widows, gave them hope, gave them money, to the point that the widows are protesting that they do not want him to step down. You should be ashamed of yourself. And I am calling all Africans, Caribbeans, African Americans, Australians, the Aborigines, Native Americans. I'm just calling all of you guys to get behind Ibrahim Traore. Don't let history speak ill of us. We missed it with Thomas Sankara. We sat back and we didn't do anything. We missed it with Patrice Lumumba. We sat back and we didn't do anything. We missed it with Gaddafi. We sat back and we didn't do anything. So many leaders, we sat back and we didn't do anything. Don't let history speak ill of us. Let our descendants be proud of us because we did something. Whatever you can do, even if it's small, do it. If you've got funds, fund the government. If you can go and visit there and give them your tourist money, go and visit the country. Don't mind Trump saying, oh, it's a dangerous country and you could get attacked. What about America then? Isn't your country dangerous? Come on, get out. Isn't your country dangerous? Visit the country. Yeah, if you can't visit the country, then at least forward posts, educate people, forward this one, forward other videos, put it on your WhatsApp, put it on your feeds. You know, spread the awareness, lend your voice to the struggle. Whatever you can do, it doesn't matter how small it is, do it. Look what happened when Ukraine went to war. People were changing their Facebook profiles to Ukrainian flags saying, oh, we are with you, Ukraine. Look what was happening in Palestine. Why can't we do it with Africans? We need to demonstrate. We need to put our foot down and say enough is enough. We're not going to take this rubbish anymore. Meanwhile, Ghana and Nigeria are fighting on jollof wars, and this is going on. You have energy to fight jollof wars. You've got energy for that. But you don't have energy to lend your voice to Ibrahim Traore, or you don't have energy to share and to post. My friend, no. This has got to stop. This has got to stop. We have to, Africans, we need to show these people. We need to show these people that you can't bully us anymore. The new generation is different. You can't do it anymore. Who's with me?
Hello, everybody. This is a special announcement, a special broadcast. Captain Traore is in a lot of danger. A lot of danger. For those who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say a lot on these airwaves because now I don't even trust the people that listen to my videos. I don't trust the people that watch my videos. There are things going on and particular pieces of material that have been brought to my attention about Captain Traore and the Sahel Alliance and the United States that are very troubling. I've seen the videotapes, I've seen the footage. I'm just wanted to put out this APB to folks that it's getting real out here, people. And unfortunately, a lot of Africans are running around watching movies, dancing to Afro beats, while your futures, forget even your futures, your present is in jeopardy. Because what is going on and what is being plotted at this point against a continental hero is serious. Now, I'm just going to say that, listen, I've heard all the APBs. People have been sending me messages saying, Mek, what are you going to do? Mek, what's going to happen? Mek, are you seeing this? What are you going to put on the table? I've got all the messages. I just wanted to put out this APB that the signal has gone up in the sky. I saw the signal. I know what needs to happen. But there's a new breed of African on the block. We're not our fathers, we're not our grandfathers, and we sure as hell are not our great-grandfathers. There's a new breed of African out there right now. And if folks think that they're going to be able to pull the okie doke the way they've been pulling okie dokes before, they got another thing coming. Because, as I've said, there's certain things that I now understand about geopolitics and Africa in relation to the West and what has been going on and the problems that we are facing in that continent and the diaspora. So, Black America, I'm talking to you too, and everybody out there in Black Britain and France and Canada, this involves all of you guys. Because if you think you're not connected and you think that you're American, you think that I'm British and whatever, you're a fool. Because you're just food for the machine. You hear what I said? Food. My platform is moving in a very different direction. I don't even make videos like much anymore, as you can see, because things are changing. Get on my newsletter if you want to be connected. That is link is in my profile bio if you want to be. You don't have to be. But what's
Hello guys, welcome back. Hope you have watched that video very well. So Ibrahim Traore has come out with a lot of warning to this Western country and also the US and France country for being threatening to arrest him because of the stand that guy has. As we all know that Ibrahim Traore is the youngest president in the world right now, and he is doing a very good work there. So he has come out and defending himself and sending a warning message to these Western countries for using Africa as their puppet, and also has come out and telling them that no matter what, he will not leave Burkina Faso, because as all we know that these people has planted a lot of lies to Ibrahim Traore. They wanted to arrest him, but all have failed. They wanted to assassinate him, but 18 times, but all failed. But this time round, they have planted a lot of lies to Ibrahim Traore. These countries are telling Ibrahim Traore that Ibrahim Traore is using the resources of Burkina Faso, like called, for his protection. They are telling us that Ibrahim Traore is using the power to manipulate the Burkina Faso, which is, as we all know, that this is wrong, is not right. They are planning a lot of lies to this our son. Our son has not committed anything. Our son has come out and defended himself. He has, as we all know, that what Ibrahim Traore did in Burkina Faso, the first thing, he suspended this channel called France TV. This France TV station, they are the one that was used for broadcasting lies about the government of Burkina Faso, which was led by Captain Traore. As we all know that Traore stopped deportation of cold from Burkina Faso to this France. So these things has made a lot of tough lives to this Western country. They have now planned a lot of lies to Ibrahim Traore so that he can arrest it. But what Black American, Caribbean and Jamaica and also Africa leaders have come out and has really defended our son from being arrested. They have come out with one voice, and this time, as we African and Black American, we can't allow this thing to continue. If they want to touch a live wire, let them touch Ibrahim Traore. They will see a lot of fire. As all know that these Western countries, they want the African leaders to worship them. They want to be present worship to these countries. They want them to use them like a puppet to their leadership. We all know that these people has been used us for so long time. We know that our resources is being taken to their countries because of selfishness, because of what? As we all know that these people has been funding gangs to destabilize our country, and also they don't want any country to prosper. So this time they planted allies that they are saying that they want people of Burkina Faso to get their independence, which is wrong. We don't want that. The people are living, the people, Ibrahim Traore has opened a lot of, he has made the education of Burkina Faso are free. He has also come out and opened the roads. He has come out. He has scrapped all the colonialism that is being affected the people of Burkina Faso. So they have planted lies. They are telling that Ibrahim Traore is humiliating the people of Burkina Faso, which is wrong. People of Burkina Faso is now living a better life. They are enjoying life. They have now the freedom. The resources of Burkina Faso now belongs to people of Burkina Faso. What I like about the response of this man has a stand. This man cannot be, he has no any sellout. He is defending himself, and we as African, we are a champion with this man. Remember, on this month, the end of 30, we are all Africans and Caribbean. We are going to protest for arrest of our son. We don't want to lose our son. These people, they don't want a brave leader. They just want a puppet leader that they can use to climb him. So Ibrahim Traore is a very brave leader, and he's doing a lot of progress. These people, they don't want any development in our country. They just want us to beg them. They just want us to go and take this loan for development of our country. So Ibrahim Traore has a stand and is a very brave man. So on 30th, we are going to march, all Black American, all Africa, all Caribbean. We are going to march and protest against the arrest of Ibrahim Traore. As we all know that these people, they eliminated Muammar Gaddafi. Because of what? Because of the stand that the Gaddafi have. These people eliminated Robert Mugabe. We don't want to lose people. They have come out now. They want to eliminate. They are now sending warning message to Patrick Lumumba. These people, they are not good enough. We as African, we as Caribbean, we need to stand with our own. We need to fight these people up to the end. This time round, they have tied the red wire. We are going to show them that we as Africa now, we are united. We don't want to be divided with any individual. These people has really cost us. They have used our sons. They have humiliated our sons. They have killed us. They have this bad culture of killing African. They have this culture of making us to destabilize our economy by funding these gangs. What is happening in Sudan now and now happening in DR Congo? They are being funded by these white people. So let's watch this space, and remember to, on 30th, we are going to protest of arrest of our son Ibrahim Traore. Thank you so much for watching my video once more. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, share, like, and comment. Let's see next video. Don't miss out about Jesse. Just subscribe, like, and thanks for my Lord supporters who are coming back to watch my video and who are going now to subscribe. I say thank you so much. May God bless you so much. Bye for now.